Good morning guys, 5th of November, down the plot, dried up again. We've had a lot of rain just recently. Anyway, what I want to do, these fruit trees that I grafted back in, I don't know, end of March, April time I think it was. I want to repot these into bigger pots and put some longer canes in to fully support them, and with the gift I got from Brian from Allotment Life just recently, the tapener, I want to use that to you know, fix them on to a cane. So that's the task this morning, and then once we've got that done we'll just have a quick whiz round. Alright, so I'll bring you back in a while. Right, so I've done 7 of the rootstocks. They're MM106, and just one there, that's the damson that I've repotted. I don't know whether I've gone mad with this tapener thing. And also I have a question. I've not used one before, and I think that if we look at this example here, I've gone round that way and stapled it behind the young tree, and you can see I've damaged it in so doing. So I think I realised that I should have gone it the way round. So on this example I've come from this side and stapled it behind a cane. Is that right? You guys who've used these things before, is that what you should do? If anybody can advise me on that. As I say, I've never used one before, but I certainly wasn't happy that I'd damaged the tree. That was that's not good, but hopefully it'll be alright. I can always cut it back if need be. These are going to be headed back slightly anyway, you know, just to and to make them start branching out to a framework over the winter some point. Anyhow, moving on, I've got some a little bit of potting soil left, which by the way was about 60% multi-purpose compost, 40% riddled garden soil, and then 2 scoops of blood fish and bone slow release fertiliser. So I think I'm going to now repot these yew trees, little seedlings, and then possibly next winter we can get those planted out in the new hedge over on the micro orchard. So I'll get those done and then I'll come back to you. Right, well, we've got the yew tree seedlings done, and then looking next door at these strawberry runners, they're going to need doing as well, but that'll be a job for another day I think. So I'm glad we've got that done. Let's have a quick whiz around the plot. So in the small greenhouse, all the tomatoes gone now. Anything green, tomatoes that were left on, I just pulled them off and they're up at home on a tray. Hopefully, well, they are ripening. So I've just got some Lolo Rosso lettuce here. They are growing, so hopefully might get a few pickings off those. Some monster beetroot. They're not taking any harm. Just got a few beans. They're pretty much dry now, and then there's just an odd 1 or 2 still to dry a bit more there. So at some point take those back, and to be honest I've probably got enough, but I'll do them anyway and somebody might want some seed. Now with this flame grape, variety flame, you can see they're ripening very slowly. We've had a few bunches and they're reasonably sweet. To be honest, I'm not over impressed, so I've made a decision, and you can see how rampant this thing is because it's a cane pruned variety rather than a spur prune. So this is only an 8x6 greenhouse. It's just taking up too much room, and I think I can grow things that are more valuable to me in the space that this is taking up. So it's going to come out over winter. I'll wait till the leaves drop, and I'm just going to take it out. Yeah. Right, let's go and have a look in the other one. So just before we go into the larger greenhouse, just to say that the blackcurrant bushes, I'm just going to head those back a bit, because this is a very tall variety, and problem is if you don't head them back, when they fruit they tend to come over like this. So take some of the height off them. This grapevine outside, as I said, it's not going to do much this far north, so that's going to come out. Those are 2-year-old trees that are grafted, so I'm not quite sure yet. I might hang on to those. I've got longer term plans. I'll go and have a look in the greenhouse now. So mostly in here it's just the chrysanthemum stocks potted up over wintering. I've got a few left to cut. In there is the stored beetroot in shavings, just moist, dampened a little bit. There's a few there. We'll be using those up pretty soon. Swing you around. Just a few radishes. I don't know whether they'll make up, but we'll see. And I've got a carnation as another one to come in here just to overwinter. That's pretty much all that's going on in here now. Just out of interest, here, that there is a blackthorn, or sloe, and it's come. The mother tree is on my neighbour's plot just here, and they are known for throwing up suckers. So that's fine, because I can, again, in depths of winter it's fully dormant. I can dig that up, pot it up, and that can go into the new hedgerow on the micro orchard. So looking down the plot, there's only this one bed here with these 3 kale plants in that's not been covered up. I don't know if you can see that, but I watched Nigel Muddy Boots recently, his most recent upload, and he was trimming all the foliage off his carrots, so I followed suit, and I have covered them up with some boards to try and stop most of the rain getting into them. So we've got those to go at as well. The winter greens are looking good. I just keep pulling off any diseased or withered leaves. That's where the elephant garlic is, and then that was where the last of the Lobjoit's lettuce was. I think what I'm going to do with this chard is cut the yellowing leaves off. That's a fresh leaf, so I think what I'll do is I'll try and tidy them up, see if I throw out some more good leaves, and then I'll get maybe another cut off them before I dig them out and cover that bed over. Spring cabbage looking great. You can see the asparagus is starting to die back now, so I'll leave it a while longer before I cut that back. And then really there's just pruning the apple trees in winter, and I dug out a load of raspberry cane suckers and planted them over on the micro orchard, but that'll be the subject of another video. So I think that's pretty much it for now. I've obviously got the blackberry to prune at some point when it's died back more. The sweet peas will have to come out, and then I'm going to do quite some hard pruning on this apple tree here, again subject to another video. So that's pretty much it. Leave it there for now and just say thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Please do comment, like, and continue to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.